Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Joe Vitale, and you are here for the free masterclass where I'm going to reveal the Miracles Wealth Formula. I want you to understand true wealth and how to create it faster. And so we will be talking about this because when you realize that everything is an inside job, you will find that switch within you that transforms your life into one full of abundance and miracles. I'm here to help you. I'm making time to do this for you. So make time to be totally focused on this presentation, be in the moment, be present, and expect miracles. I also want you to grab a pen and paper and be in a place where you won't be disturbed for this interactive master class, this workshop, because I want to give you the Miracles Wealth Formula. I know what it's like to struggle, but I also know what it's like to get past all of that and thrive and flourish. And I want to help you. Now, I'm Dr. Joe Vitale, but who I am isn't really important until I've helped you. So I don't really want to go into my biography right now. You probably already have a sense of who I am. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't even be here. So you may know me already, in which case we can dispense with the introductions. And if you don't know me, I'll tell you more about myself in a little bit. But first, I want to make sure you get what you came for. I value your time. I value you. So here's what we'll discover in the next hour. What is the Miracles Wealth Formula? The Miracles Wealth Formula will reframe your idea of wealth beyond what you are currently thinking. Wealth is a generic term. This formula will create a laser-focused definition of wealth customized for your life. Now, how do you use the formula in your life? It's one thing to know a formula. It's another thing to be able to apply it and implement it into your life, to be able to customize it to what you've been wanting to create all this time. It's the difference between knowledge and wisdom. And what is the one question you must answer? I'm going to reveal one of, if not the most important question you can ask yourself. And I'm going to tell you why it's so important and what you can do with that information. I'm going to do it in this very masterclass. Here's what else you'll discover in the next hour or so: the art and science of zero limits living. I'll show you the three components that manifest every single thing you will bring into this world with the help of the universe, the divine. These three elements are the catalysts that make things happen. How they are aligned determines your results. The three arts of co-creation. It's one thing to know a formula. It's another thing to be able to apply it and implement it into your life, to be able to customize it to what you've been wanting to create all this time. The source of all miracles. I will reveal the source of all of the miracles you seek to create. Almost every single person misunderstands this concept and therefore ends up feeling frustrated and even resentful. In the study of the law of attraction, I would say it's the top misconception. So let's begin. Grab a piece of paper and something to write with. In my Miracles coaching program, I always start in the same place. I always ask the question, what do you want to have, do, and be? And right now, you should write it down. Yes, now, we're about to do something cool with it. And in order for you to get the most results from this masterclass, you need to be involved in this masterclass. I'm in my 70s and I'm doing this to give back. I'm doing this to help you, but you got to meet me part way. So get out that paper and answer the question, what do you want to have, do, and be? And then we're going to start making it real. As Walt Disney said, it's kind of fun to do the impossible. Well, let's have some fun. I want you to pause, relax, and breathe. right now, I want you to take a moment, take a deep breath, relax. You take another deep breath, and as you let it out, release the stress and the pressure of the day. Release whatever's been on your mind. Just let go and begin to imagine the life you desire. Let yourself create the version of your life you've been dreaming of. Imagine the answer to the question about what you want to have, do, or be is coming true, and you can see it and feel it in your mind's eye and maybe in the feeling of your body. Just imagine your dreams have come true. And as you're imagining and relaxing, just imagine that you allow yourself to have whatever you want. Don't worry about how or when or why. Be honest with yourself. What do you want to have, do, or be? Allow the impossible to be possible in your mind. And now come back to me here in this present moment. Again, I always start with that question. What do you want to have, do, and be? Why do we start here? It's the most important question you can ask yourself because it forces you to create an intention. It starts to strip away all that doesn't matter, all that stands in your way. This is not about adding more things to do. It's about removing that which does not serve you. It's about reigniting your connection to the divine and the co-creative process we all are gifted with when we were born. It's about being in harmony with the energy of the things we want to have, do, and be in the life we want to create. Life creation is part art and part science. People fail because they aren't taught to think about it properly. In fact, we are programmed to do the exact opposite. If you look out into the world the way most people view it, you can see how we are actually programmed to fail from a very early age. In fact, we are programmed for the exact opposite of what we want. For example, you might want money, but in your mind you think money is the root of all. You just said evil. It's because all of us are born into stage one of what I call awakening, and stage one is victimhood. We all come in feeling like dependent victims in a world that doesn't care. We're victims of programming from family and friends, from the workplace, from news and social media, from society, from the myth, the story, the legend that's in the culture, and from ourselves, from our own stories that we start developing before we really even have conscious awareness.